Hello and welcome to today's elemental yoga class. Today we are going to be focusing on the element of earth, hence my brown outfit, and we're just going to be focusing on a lot of really grounding postures, twisting postures. Think about vines twisting around each other and just something to feel cool and grounded and connected to the earth. So I hope you enjoy it. You don't really need any props, although it's always a good idea to have some yoga blocks nearby. Other than that, I'll see you on your mat. All right, we're going to get started on our knees in a child's pose. So you're just going to come down and you can have your knees a little bit wider if that's more comfortable to you. It's really up to you. Have your forehead down on the ground, palms back behind you, and just take a moment to feel that forehead earth connection. Deep breathing. Feel for expanding the back of the lungs. So we often breathe quite shallow into our chest and focusing on the front side body. So this position just really allows you to feel what it is to breathe into your backside body. Deep breath in and exhale. Lots of things going on in the brain when you connect the forehead to the earth. It accesses the pituitary gland and it's a calming response in the body. Last one, deep breath in. Exhale. Good. Bring your hands in front of you and you can interlace the fingers. Bring your knees together now. And I want you to just interlace the fingers, release the index finger. Forehead is still touching the ground. And then just extending the arms nice and straight alongside your ears. Half tortoise. So also a very grounding posture. And if you think about a tortoise as an animal, it's very earthy. It carries its home on its back. It's very much a part of nature. So just visualizing yourself as that tortoise. Everything you need is within you. Lengthen the arms. Feel a gentle stretch on the sides of the body. One more deep breath in. Feel for lengthening tailbone away from the crown of the head and the fingertips. And then release the hands. You're just going to walk them over to the right side for a gentle twist, or a gentle side bend rather. So keeping your forehead close to the ground. And you're really extending that left hand as far away from the left hip as you can. Feel the stretching sensation in the left side of the body. And then slowly walk the hands over to the left. And here you'll feel a deepening sensation in the right side of the body. Relaxing the forehead close to the mat, close to your knees. So no tension in the neck. Reaching those right fingertips up and away from the left hip. Good, and then coming back to the center and then slowly rolling up one vertebra at a time and coming up to a nice tall spine. Okay, we're going to move into some cat and cows now. So coming forward into an all fours position and just checking that your shoulders are directly over your wrists and your hips over your knees. And let's just start with cat and cow. Inhale, arch the spine. Look up to the ceiling, push the floor away from you. Fill the lungs with air. Exhale, release all that air. Rounding the spine, pushing the floor away from you. Looking at your navel. And again, inhale, arch. Exhale, curl. Few more here, inhale. And exhale. Let's go for two more. Inhale, really arch the body, fill the lungs up. And exhale, curl. Exhale all that air, get it all out. Last one, inhale, breathing in life force and energy. And exhale, breathing out stale air, trapped energy. Good, and then coming back to center. You're going to bring your thumbs to touch, open the knees a little wider, feet a little closer, and we're just going to extend opposite arms up to the ceiling. One at a time, gentle spine twist. Just revolving your rib cage up to the ceiling and opening up the spine, upper body, even warming up the hips as you twist from side to side. Good. Last one. I've got my left arm up. I'm going to thread the needle. Thread left arm underneath right side. Just readjust the top hand. I'm going to push the floor away from me. And this is going to give me a nice deepening, a nice upper back twist. So the more you push the floor away from you, the more of a twisting sensation you feel. If you want even more sensation, you bring your hands together in prayer. Inhale, exhale, push down. We're trying to bring our fingertips to the middle of our breastbone. So the more you push down, the more you can center those hands. And slowly release, coming back to all fours, lifting up the right arm this time, and thread the needle. So again, adjusting the top hand, pushing your top hand into the floor to deepen the twist. Breathe here. And if you want to deepen your twist, hands in prayer, inhale, exhale, push down. Inhale, exhale. The more you squeeze those hands palms together, the deeper the twist. Last deep breath here, inhale. And exhale, slowly coming out back to all fours. Tuck the toes and push up into your down dog. Good, hold it there, walk it out. So this is the first down dog of the class. You might be feeling a little tight. Just walk it out, nice and easy. Really twist in the hips, warming up shoulders, hamstrings, calves. Good, and let's just stop in the middle and push the floor away from you to get the weight into your heels. It's okay if your heels are not yet touching the floor, and if you have a small bend in your knees, it's all good. Let's do some knee circles. So keeping my knees squeezed together, I'm just rolling them around towards the mat. This is to warm up not only the knees but also the hips and the lower back. And change directions. Good. And stop in the middle. Good. Okay, you can open your feet to, I'd say, the edges of your mat and just have a moment there in this wider downward dog and just feel the sensation. What does it feel like to be able to open your legs a little? Do you feel a bit of a release in those hamstrings with a slightly wider stance? Maybe you can bring those heels closer to the floor. Good. And we're going to now reach our left hand to our right ankle. Inhale. And exhale, twist like two vines twisting around each other. Push the floor away from you. Use your hand against your leg as a leverage to really twist yourself, looking up at the ceiling underneath your right armpit. And hold it there. Very grounding posture, this one. Connection from hand to leg, body to body connection, as well as body to earth connection. And release. Inhale, exhale, change sides. Inhale, exhale, twist, looking underneath the left armpit. Push the floor away from you. Use that connection as leverage to twist further. Inhale, exhale, deepen your twist. And inhale, come back. Walk your feet closer together to regular downward dog. And then we're just going to come forward into a plank. Hold your plank position for a moment. And just feel the strength there as your hands connect into the earth. Push the floor away from you. Suck the navel up into the spine. Inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. Hover for a moment. All the way down. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog, rolling over the toes. Inhale, rise up onto the toes and either hop, step or jump forward between your hands. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. And inhale, slowly rolling up, one vertebra at a time. Come to stand up tall, mountain pose. So this is another great earth connecting posture. Opening the palms of the hands. And stand tall like a mountain. Find that inner strength, that inner peace, that quiet determination, just like a mountain. Good. Inhale, arms up, Samastihi. Exhale, fold forward. Hold it there. Inhale, bend the legs, chair pose. Inhale. Hold your chair. Building up some heat in the legs. Looking up to the ceiling, trying to get our arms towards our ears. Inhale, fold forward. Tuck the head in towards the shins. And then again, bending the legs, wrapping the arms behind the knees, grab opposite elbows. And we're just going to do some cat and cow in this kind of bound chair position. So inhale, arching the spine, looking up, and exhale, curl. It's like you're trying to stand up, but you're locked in place. Inhale, arch. And exhale, curl. A few more here. So really good for warming up the spine and the shoulder blades. Exhale. Let's do two more. Inhale. Exhale. And last one. Inhale here. Arching the spine, fill the lungs, and exhale, round. Release, drop the head, and slowly rolling up. Good. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step or hop back to chaturanga. Hover for a moment. Inhale, let's do a cobra here. Elbows bent. Exhale, coming down, rolling back into your downward facing dog. Hold it there for a moment, breathe. See how much warmer your body feels, how much easier. Inhale, look forward, step or hop between the legs. Inhale, exhale, forward fold. And inhale, slowly rolling up, back to your mountain pose. All right, so now we're going to go into our tree pose. So I'm just going to take a small step back. So you're going to find your balance on your right leg and you're going to lift your left leg up. You can take a moment to really hug the knee in towards your chest. And then I want you to grab the ankle and turn your leg outwards. And here you have the option to really try and squeeze that leg in, opening the knee out to get that external rotation. And then when you feel like you're warm enough, you're going to bring the sole of your foot in towards your pubic bone, flip the sole of the foot up towards the sky, and hold it there. So you can keep holding onto your foot. I want you to take any banana shape out of your spine. So we're almost forward tilting the pelvis, and that's going to push the left knee open. So we almost want two knees in one line. Good, shoulders are down. If you've got your balance, you can bring one hand into your heart and the other. So this is prayer position, tree, and I really want you to feel the dual sensation of grounding down into the earth with your standing foot while the crown of your head is reaching up towards the sky, just as a tree would. Roots and leaves, reaching down to reach up. Good. You can either hold it there or you can come with me into toe stand. So we're going to lean forward, look at one point in front of you on the floor, reach the fingertips for the ground. Once you're there, you're going to bend your supporting leg and rest all your weight onto your supporting foot. All right, so from here, you want to get your spine upright. Keep looking at one point in front of you on the floor, about 1 meter ahead of you, and get the weight very light into the fingertips. When you've got your balance, you can try lift one palm to your heart and then the other. And the last thing to lift is your gaze. Good, and then we're going to reverse. So hands into the floor. You're going to push up, straighten the standing leg. And you're going to reverse that. If you want, you can use your hands against your leg to climb up, back into tree, get your balance, find your tree, nice and strong, ending there, and switch. Good. All right, shake it out. So that is definitely a nice challenging balancing pose. Really, really connects us to the earth and the sensation of being a tree ourselves. All right, let's do the other side. So now we're going to ground into our left leg, get our balance, and lifting up the right leg. Hug the knee into the chest, and then reach for the ankle, and you're going to externally rotate that leg. And I'm pretty stiff in my glutes today from a glute workout I did yesterday, so you might be feeling it as you rotate that leg. And then bringing the sole of the foot into the pubic bone and releasing that knee down, taking out any curve in the lower back. So as much as possible, you want to forward tilt that pelvis, open the knee out to the side. Keep holding onto that foot if you need to. Otherwise, reaching your hands to your heart for prayer position and hold it there. And take a moment to really connect with that sensation of roots and trees. Right, growing deep, growing tall. So you're either staying there or you're coming along for toe stand. Looking forward, hinging at the hips, reach the fingertips down to the mat. Once you're there, you're going to bend the supporting leg and rest the weight onto that foot. All right, get your spine nice and tall. Keep looking in front of you, and then fingertips really light into the earth. When you've got your balance, one hand into prayer, and then the other. And some days it's there, and some days it's not. And lastly, you lift the gaze and hold it there, toe stand. Good. And then we reverse, fingertips down, straighten that leg, and then reverse. If you want, you can climb up your leg. Try and find your balance, end off in tree, nice and strong. Take a moment and release that leg. Good, and just walk it out or shake it out. That should feel really, really amazing. Good. Okay, so we're going to take a deep breath in, arms up to the sky, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, you're going to step or jump back into your downward facing dog. Good. Inhale, lift the right leg up into down dog splits. Exhale, bring that forehead and knee to touch. And you're going to step forward between your hands into your warrior one. So inhale, lifting the arms up. You're going to ground the back foot down so the foot's at a 45-degree angle. Good, and you're bending into the front leg, lifting the arms up, pushing the hips forward, warrior one position. Feel really strong there. Remember that this is an earth-centered class, so just take a moment to feel your power and your connection to the earth. Good, we're going to bring the hands into prayer, and then we're going to rise up onto our back toes, and we're going to twist into a twisted prayer lunge. So you've got your left elbow against your right knee, and then we are pushing down. So remember, the more you push down, the deeper the twist. You want to look up to the ceiling. Trying to get your prayer in line with the center of your chest. Good. Inhale. And exhale, look down to the floor. Get your balance. Good. We're going to slowly release and turn into warrior two. So I'm going to face away from you. And with warrior two, you want to make sure that your front heel is in line with your back arch. Good. You want to take any banana shape out of the spine. So again, no curve in the low back. Bending down deep, opening that front knee. Reach the arms far apart. Good. And let's cartwheel the arms to the inside of the leg. You're going to walk your foot out to the outside of your mat, and you're going to hold it there for lizard. I want you to do these little kind of rocks forward and back. We're soon going to drop the back knee down into a low lunge, which is more intense on the hips, the hip flexors. So just take this moment to kind of warm up. So you want to sink your hips down as low as possible. Good. And then we're going to drop that knee down and you're going to untuck the toes. I want you to come down onto your left elbow and I want you to grab your right ankle with your left hand. Now what I want you to do is I want you to inhale and reach back for your back foot. And hold it there. Inhale. Exhale. You can gently kick your foot into your hand and that's going to deepen the twist. If you find the knee is falling open towards the floor, that's fine. Inhale, bring the foot in more and exhale, kick back gently, deepen the twist. One more time, inhale, bring that foot in and exhale. Good, okay, releasing all of that. And now you're going to come into your easy twisting lunge. And now we're going to head into a bit of a balance. So you're going to look forward and I want you to bring your weight forward in one movement. Lift up the back leg. You're in a revolved half moon. And I want you to see if you can turn your hips down towards the floor. Keep that leg nice and high and see if you can look up towards the ceiling. Good, hold it there. Inhale. Exhale, can you bend the back leg and grab it with your free hand. Look down onto the floor. So you're in a bit of a standing splits. Inhale, hold onto the ankle. Exhale, kick the foot up towards the sky. Look forward. Bit of an arch in the spine. Inhale, exhale, kick harder, kick harder, kick harder. Trying to straighten that leg. And then release. Good. Both hands down to the mat. Standing splits. Good. So you're looking down at the floor. You've got both legs straight. Inhale. Exhale. Forward fold over your front leg. See if you can see your back leg in the air. If you can, try to increase the split so that you can't even see that foot in the sky. That means it's in a good split position. You can reach your hand towards the back of your calf as leverage to pull you even closer. Good. And then inhale. Bringing both legs together, forward fold, hug the elbows, take a moment, breathe. Good. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, you're going to hop back into your down dog. Good. Inhale, left leg up. Down dog splits. Exhale, you're going to bring forward and knee to touch. Inhale, the leg comes forward. Warrior one, grounding down the back foot, lifting up into our warrior one. Push the hips forward, bend the front leg. Tall and powerful. Good. Inhale, exhale, hands in prayer, lifting up onto the back toes and rotate and twist. Twisting prayer, twisting lunge. Remember, the more you squeeze your hands, the more you twist. Don't forget to deepen into the front leg. Twist, twist, twist. Push those hands together. Straighten the back knee. Bend the front knee. Inhale. Exhale, one more twist. Good. And inhale, look forward in front of you. And exhale, release the arms and cartwheel into warrior two. Good, so making sure again that you've got front heel in line with back arch. You're sinking down nice and low, opening this knee, zipping up the pelvis. Arms extend wide and far apart. Warrior two. Feel the strength and power of warrior. Inhale. Exhale, let's cartwheel the hands forward. Bring them to the inside. Just wiggle your foot to the outside of your mat. Turn your hips forward and lizard. So let's just do those lizard rocks, bringing the hips down nice and low towards the floor. Good. Warming up before we go into our lizard twist. Inhale. Exhale. Good, and let's lower that knee, untuck the toe, coming down onto my right elbow, grabbing my left ankle. Good, and then I'm just twisting backwards, grabbing my foot. If you can't reach your foot, you can use a yoga strap. Otherwise, inhale and exhale, gentle kick back, gentle, gentle. 20% effort is good enough. Inhale, see if you can squeeze that foot in more. And exhale, kick back. Inhale and exhale, kick back. Opening the twist. Good. Have the image of vines in your mind. And then slowly releasing that foot. Good. And now we're going to come into our easy twisting lunge. So bending nice and deep into the front leg. Twisting and revolving up towards the ceiling. Now looking forward, in one swift move, I want you to push up and lift that back leg up. Good. You've still got your hand into the mat. I want you to twist your hips down towards the floor and see if you can lift your gaze up towards the ceiling behind you. Revolved half moon. Keep that back leg extended. Stick straight and lift it as high as you can. The twist is in the upper body. Good. And now can you bend that back leg and reach for the foot or the ankle? Drop the hand flat on the ground. Inhale. Exhale, kick up. So kind of a standing splits with a bit of a twist. Inhale. Exhale, kick your foot into your hand. Keep kicking. The more you kick, the more you bend. Inhale. Exhale, kick one more time. And slowly, gently release that foot. And let's come into standing split. So extending both legs straight. Inhale, exhale, forward, fold. See if you can see your leg behind you. If you can see the foot, it means you're not in a perfect split, which is okay. But if you're working towards that split, you want to push that leg up and away. You can take your left hand and reach it behind your left calf for leverage. Good. Pull that leg up to the sky. Straighten those knees, lock them out. And coming down. Good. Let's take a moment. Small bend in the knees. Grab the opposite elbows. And just kind of wiggle it out. Gentle sways. Good. Inhale. Doing really well here. All right, we're going to start winding things down now. So we're in our forward fold. And I want you to just open your feet slightly and turn them out. And we're going to squat down into Malasana. Deep yoga squat. Very, very beneficial. All right, and I want you to press your elbows against your knees. Squeeze hands, palms together in prayer. This is going to help you extend your spine nice and straight. Very grounding posture. This is often a position that people give birth in. So if you think about that, it's a deep connection that we have to the earth. Our whole body is close to the ground. Inhale. Good, and exhale, hands down, lifting up. You're going to take your toes outside of your mat, wide-legged forward fold. Inhale and exhale, you're going to bend all the way forward if you can. I want you to use a peace sign and grab your big toes, and you open your legs as wide as you need to bring your head down. I want you to try and reach your forehead to touch the mat. So if this is easy for you, bring your feet closer together. If it's hard for you, open your feet wider. So bending my elbows, pulling against my toes to forward fold, trying to bring the forehead towards the mat. This is to keep my spine nice and straight, as opposed to rounding and curving. We want a nice straight spine. Good. Press the shoulders away from the ears. One more deep breath in. Pull down and slowly release. Good. All right, we're going to come down to seated, and we're going to extend our legs in front of us. I want you to hug your right leg up, and then we're going to just hug the knee in towards the chest. You can flex or point the other foot, it's entirely up to you. And let's do a twist. So if you've got your right knee up, you're going to twist towards the right. You can either just hold onto that leg and twist, or if you want to go deeper, you extend your left elbow past the right knee. Inhale, exhale, twist. I'm pushing against the floor at the back to try and lift my spine tall and straight, and see all the way behind me. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Slowly release. Good. Hug that knee up one more time. And release. Switch sides. So really hugging the left knee up into the chest and twisting towards the left. So depending on how deep you want to go, either wrap your arm around your knee or bring the right elbow past the left knee. Use it as leverage. Inhale, exhale, twist. So think about lengthening your spine and then twisting. Push that other hand into the mat, into the earth. Be conscious of all the points of connection to the earth. Your hand, your hips, your legs, your heel. Good. Inhale, slowly unwind. We're going to go into a forward fold. So we're going to keep our legs flexed. And we're going to keep our spine nice and straight, so we don't want to round into it. I want you to think about folding your stomach. Get your navel to touch your thighs first. So I've got my heart lifted. My heart's going to be the last thing to touch down, or rather your face, your nose. So keep your head lifted. You can use a strap here if you can't quite grab your feet. You can hold your toes. You can have your hands over your feet. I like to have mine underneath my heels to keep my heels lifted off the ground. So really stretching your knees. Inhale, lengthen the spine, and exhale, forward fold. Looking forward, extending as much as possible. And the last thing to kind of touch down is your face, or you can keep the chin forward if you're working on that nice straight extension in the back, in the upper back, shoulders pulled down. Good. Sometimes I like to wrap my big toes, stick my thumbs backwards and see if I can reach my forehead to my thumbs. And that kind of really tests how much I'm straightening my back. Good, release that. You're going to slowly roll up, and we're going to end with just a plow. So you're going to bend your legs, hold onto them as you roll backwards, slowly, one vertebra at a time. And then from here, you're going to take your feet up and overhead. You can just readjust your shoulder blades beneath you. You can use your hands into your lower back to pull you over even more. It's a bit difficult to talk in this position, but we just want to aim to reach our feet as far forward over our head as we can. Inhale and exhale, roll over. Deep breathing. You can bend the knees. For ear pressure pose, squeezing in against the ears if possible. And then slowly press hands, palms into the mat. You're going to use your hands as brakes. Keep your legs close to your face, and you're going to slowly roll down through the spine, one vertebra at a time. Use those hands to help you control the speed. And then navel in towards spine as your legs come all the way down. Good. And then flip the palms up towards the sky. Inhale. And exhale. Savasana. And just take a few moments here just congratulate yourself for showing up. And I find that my time on the mat is the highlight of my day, so it's important to be fully present while we're here. Be in the moment, feel all the sensations, even if they're uncomfortable, because this is our time for growth and improvement, so we don't want to be distracted while we're in it. So take as long as you need, at least 2 minutes. Thank you so much for joining me on our elemental earth yoga class, and I will see you in the next workout. Namaste.